A 200-year-old story unearthed in 2024 at Pinney's Beach, Nevis. Come with us, let her tell you her tale.
It isn't every day one comes across human bones along the beach, let alone a beach in the tropical soothing waters of the Caribbean. But an August day in Nevis along Pinney's Beach revealed an exciting find. Terysia Herbert, director of the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, welcomed us to the Nevis Archaeology and Research Center in Bath Plains and shared details that led to the find.
So it just so happened that we had maybe 50, 60 archaeologists on island. Tropical storm Ernesto actually delayed the conference by a day, but Ernesto also was the reason that the skeletal remains were unearthed, right, due to the erosion. So Ernesto just happened to be the gift that kept on giving for us this year. At the conclusion of the conference, most of the archaeologists were going back, but luckily Professor George Abungu was going to be here for a couple more days to spend time with his family and on vacation, but he graciously agreed to come and view the body, and once he did, he agreed to excavate. The body, they took them 2 hot and sweaty days, but they were able to excavate the body, and so now we have the remains being held safely at the Archaeology Center, and then we're just trying to determine the way forward in terms of further testing so that we could sort of get a better picture of...
Thought to be buried for about 200 years, the bones of what appeared to be a mature woman, approximately between 50 and 60 years old, excited Dr. George Abungu. The Kenyan archaeologist is Cambridge-trained and the CEO of Okolo Obungu Heritage Consultants and is a former Director General of the National Museums of Kenya. With familial ties to Nevis and having just attended the 30th International Association for Caribbean Archaeology's biannual Congress, Dr. Obungu happened to be in the right place at the right time and decided to undertake her excavation.
And when I went and I saw the person lying there and the water coming, and part of the skull was taken off, but part of the body could be seen, I felt both academically right as well as ethically right to be able to take part in removing that particular skeleton from the beach. And what we did was basically to have an intensive, what you call rescue archaeology. Rescue archaeology is one whereby you are basically doing rescue, and you do it very fast, but you do it scientifically and within a very short time. So in 2 days' time, we were able to excavate the skeleton that now we have here.
He shared details of the condition of the find.
A lot of the bodies, particularly this upper body and the stomach, are still concreted in the sand. It was very tough. I mean, this particular individual had been there, and the body had been covered, and the sand had concretized so much that it was hard rock. So we had to use picks, we had to use machetes. It was a difficult 2 days of work. At some stage, I was wondering whether I'd made the right decision to accept, but but I have no regrets.
The NHCS is hopeful that research can be undertaken by international agencies to reconstruct the life that was lived, one that could possibly tie into plantations of Pinneys and Montravers. Hear more of what Dr. Abungu had to share during our weekend newscast. Merv-Ann Thompson, Ajaye News, Pinney's Beach, Nevis.